to Scenes We'd Like to See. So if everyone can make their way over to the performance area, I'll read out this week's topics and then we'll see what our panelists can come up with. OK, here we go. The first subject is questions omitted from this year's exams.
Fill your name at the top of the exam paper. If it's Tyler or Charmaine, get up, leave the school and never come back.
Things a weather forecaster would never say.
It's well hot, isn't it?
Extracts from DVDs that would never sell.
Welcome to the Suffragette Story with me, Miley Cyrus. We are in Africa filming the continent's biggest predator, Madonna in Malawi.
Unlikely things to hear on a motoring programme.
It's just a car, innit? Who gives a shit?
Thank you.
The sales have been surprisingly low for the new Renault Bel End.
Things you wouldn't hear on a DIY show.
The walls are plastered and I'm a little bit shit-faced too, to be honest. We've managed to double the price of this house in Middlesbrough. We put 20 quid in the biscuit tin. We've got 24 hours to renovate Sharon's house. Let's start by smashing her back doors in.
Unlikely lines from a romantic novel.
He gazed into her eyes and said, "Is it better with this lens or this lens?" He made love to her like no man had ever done before. It was so intense, she dropped her chips. "Does this story have a happy ending?" he asked her. She snapped back, "Happy ending, $50.
Things you won't hear at the World Cup.
No one's guaranteed a start in this England team. The only thing that's nailed on is Wayne Rooney's hair.
Hang on. It's not very high side. So it's just this one side is doing it all the time, and that's really unfair. I'm so sorry, right? You two are just... You're kind of hogging it a bit. So for the rest of the round, I'm sorry. You're just going to have to... Things you won't hear at the World Cup. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, excuse me.
It's the first time that most people have ever seen Dara's legs, ladies and gentlemen.
You join us here in Brazil where it's still fucking well hot.
Unlikely things to hear on a cookery programme.
No, that's a flower, Nigella. That's enough cooking. Next up, we got some twat trying to flog a book.
Things a sports commentator would never say.
Italy have had 3 shots in the second half: tetanus, rabies and hepatitis. Wow, unbelievable service. 3 full bars on T-Mobile. Wayne Rooney has managed the full 90. Previously, his eldest was 76.
Unlikely lines from a thriller.
The story about the man that was killed getting a blowjob. Die Hard. Yeah, it's definitely semen. The cause of death is unknown, but his last words were, "Parachutes are for pussy!"
Unlikely things to hear at an award show.
And the Oscar goes to a prison in South Africa. And the award for most dramatic pause in an award ceremony goes to...
Unlikely lines from a romantic novel.
Yes, 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 cried Alex Salmond. She found him on Tinder and lost him on Grindr.
Unlikely things to hear on a news programme.
Sport now, all Manchester United fans, please look away. Here, you'll never guess who's dead. We will now attempt to talk to the survivors of the cliff fall. You all right, mate? There are human remains on the blood-stained streets and the despair in the eyes of everyone you meet. Rob Beckett for BBC News, Magaluf.
Things you wouldn't hear on a medical show.
We'll be starting the procedure by numbing your breasts. Num, 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 num. Of course I know what I'm doing. Give me the defibrillator. I'm going to defib something. In just 1 week on a lad's holiday, Kevin got an STD, had his stomach pumped and lost a finger. Legend!
Things you wouldn't hear at a party conference.
Welcome to the UKIP party conference, and we've picked the most British place we could find. Welcome to Benidorm. Please welcome to the stage your new Prime Minister, Mel B.
Unlikely things to hear on daytime TV.
Hello and welcome to The Chase. Long walk back, long walk back. I know, you should have gone the other way. Hello and welcome to Who Do You Think You Are? How dare you? I don't care if you're a 70s DJ. That's it, Susan asked for a distressed look in her front room, so we told her a cat had been run over.
Things you wouldn't hear on a survival show.
Bear, are you related to George Foreman grills?
I've not had a bath for days on end. And that's because Rob Beckett's dad is in there.
And when you're in the wild, you've got to remember what you learn at Scouts. Don't tell anyone our little secret.
Unlikely things to hear over at Tannoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to Waitrose, you smug, rich pricks. Welcome aboard the one-way saga service special to Switzerland. Just trying to have a laugh.
Unlikely greeting cards.
Happy Father's Day, whoever you are, wherever you are. With deepest sympathies for the loss of your grandmother. / happy housewarming.
Things you wouldn't hear on a science documentary.
Does it burn anything other than Bunsen? On today's show, we'll be talking about the Jurassic period, where only dinosaurs and Bruce Forsyth roam the earth. He's old, isn't he? See, and the problem with cocaine is it's well Moorish.
Unlikely lines from a blockbuster movie.
Luke, I am your father. I think your mum went for about 3 stormtroopers before me. In a dystopian future, one lone man emerges intent on destruction. For more on the budget, tune in to Newsnight at 10. I'm afraid it's bad news, Dumbledore. The Ofsted inspectors have arrived.
Unlikely things to hear on a travel programme.
Yeah, I said it.
Southend is a lot like Las Vegas. It's the only other place in the world where you can play for sex with chips.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah.
Something about travel.
Yeah, I said it.
When you arrive, why not try island hopping, or as it's also known as river dance?
Unlikely things for a sports commentator to say.
And after that victory, they'll be dancing on the street of Samoa tonight. And Shane Warne will be laughing on the other side of his face after that surgery. What the fuck is a furlong?
OK. The next topic is unlikely things for a continuity announcer to say.
Next up, baking and entering with Anthony Worrell-Thompson. Next up, we have literally the only episode of Top of the Pops 2 we're allowed to show.
Things you wouldn't hear on a news programme.
And the markets are as followed. £3 a loose banana there, £3 a juicy straw. Welcome to Fox News. The bastards have been through the bins again and shit on the drive. We cross live now to the King's Road, where Jose Mourinho has no trousers or pants on and is telling the pigeons it's the referee's fault.
Unlikely agony aunt letters.
Dear Deirdre, I swear Eastern European meerkats are trying to sell me car insurance. Am I going mad? Dear Deirdre, look, I'm not going to beat around the bush. Is there any other tips on satisfying my wife?
Unlikely letters to TV channels.
Dear National Geographic Channel, when will the Nazis be building some more megastructures? I can't wait for Series 2. Dear BBC, your documentary on binge drinking really ruined my pre-drinks.
Things you wouldn't hear in a Blockbuster movie.
He's already beaten Superman. Now it's time for his toughest challenge. Batman versus Rain Man. You're struggling with those chopsticks? Use the fork, Luke. I'm not going to sponsor you on another 5K run, Forrest.
Things you wouldn't hear on a kids' TV show.
Well, if you're not having an affair, whose square pants are these? Mr. Tumble, you're 43. Grow up, for fuck's sake. Just 3 more blobs of glue, and that's a massive cock and balls there.
Unlikely things to hear at Euro 2016.
Oh, that is an absolute beauty. Swedish, about 25. Well done, Dirty Dave on camera 5. And Russia have gone for a 4-3-3-7-8-10-1-9-16 formation. We're never going to get out of this alley. So who's up for the World Cup in Russia? Guys?
Unlikely film trailers.
From the director of Batman vs Superman, a heartfelt letter of apology for wasting our time. The greatest trick the devil ever played was charging £9 for Fanta and popcorn. It's a fucking lot, isn't it? One man stands alone. It's Labour, the film.
Unlikely things to hear on a makeover show.
Look, Gokwan, I know you're trying to build my confidence up, but you can stop grabbing my tits and shouting bangers. Oh, wow, she looked hideous before, didn't she? Oh, that's after, sorry. Why did you give me more teeth?
Rejected exam questions.
If Maria from Russia combines ephedrine with oxycontin, will she win her next tennis match? If you buy 4 apples for £10, stop shopping at Waitrose. In less than 200 words, please describe your plan for Brexit. Please, anything will do. Literally anything. Question 1066. When was the Battle of Hastings?
Things you wouldn't hear on a train.
The next station will be Wimbledon. Change here for Overground, Underground and Womble free. Hello, this is your driver speaking. Choo-choo! Due to Britain leaving the EU, this train will no longer stop at Ashby de la Zouch. Bing bong. This is the bullet train service to Tuck it. Oh, we're here. Everyone off.
Lines you wouldn't hear in a TV detective show.
Look, I'm sorry, Poirot, but Brexit means Brexit, sir. Oh, it's elementary, is it, you sarky prick? This week on the bill, an unlikely suspect, someone who can act.
Things you didn't hear at the Olympics.
Oh, you won a gold. Oh, well done. What in? Canoeing? Oh, get a life, mate. The allegations of drug use have been strenuously denied by the new Russian Minister for Doping, Keith Vaz. You join me live at the All Dancing. Fucking state of it.
Things you'd never read in the Bible.
Oh, I should have known it would be you with a name like bloody Judas. This book has been rated 18 due to graphic violence, moderate threat and homophobia. Thou shalt not steal, unless from the self-service checkout. You all do it. Birthday cards, no wait, is there?
Lines you wouldn't hear in a James Bond film.
Sorry, mate, it's his spoons. We don't do martini. Do you want to jug a woo-woo? Bond, meet your children, 005, 003 and 0018 months.
Things you wouldn't hear on Crime Watch.
No Crime Watch tonight, but reruns of Top of the Pops 2 are on BBC4 now, so just... Well, you know, like greeting cards are about £4, aren't they? But if you put them in the self-service, there's no weight on them, so they don't... Hello, welcome to Crime Watch!
OK, the next topic is... unlikely lines from a fantasy film.
Will the Mad Lord defeat the Leper Queen? Rob Beckett, Fox News, Washington. Frodo, it's so far, can't we just split a cab fare? Oh, what's that? The film's gone on for 9 hours and they don't know what you're doing anymore, so you just get an army of the undead to save the day? Fucking turn it in.
OK, yeah, that round, the points go to Ed, Hugh and James.